Hey Pranic Healers, welcome to my channel. I am Ratan and I'm also a Pranic Healer just like you guys. This video is all about how to store your laser crystals and also how to bring them over when you travel from one country to the other country safely. So thank you for visiting the channel, and then let's stay tuned. We are going to explore a few options. The one you're looking at is a laser crystal. As you already know, this one has a gold inside. It's made of gold. It's a gold rod, and that is a disintegrator. It has a pointed sharp ending. This is another laser crystal, slightly not as thick as the previous one, and there is no gold rod. The last one you're looking at is called as an extractor. Okay, when it comes to the options of the cases, there are a few. We'll talk about how to decide. This is the first one you're seeing. It's a Seahorse brand. Second one is Eiler. As you notice, it's slightly bigger than the first one and even much bigger than that one. This is another option from Home Depot, costs only $18. We are doing unboxing of the first box. It's a Seahorse brand. I'll leave a link in the comments for you guys to order. It should be available on Amazon. So as you notice, this comes with a very high grade plastic. It is reinforced with some metal, so it's very thick. You notice that the lid is padded. There is a 1 inch of the foam, and then there is a padded back as well. So the recommendation would be to put the foam on top of the padding, then take your laser crystal, put it on the foam. Now take a pencil and mark the boundaries of the crystal, and then take a sharp knife and you can cut the foam so that the crystal sits inside. As you notice, the foam comes in pre-cut cubes and you can pull those cubes only. So the idea is to make the crystal sit halfway inside the foam. Okay, so that way when you travel, it does not move. And as you notice, the foam is slightly, apologies, yeah, as you notice, the foam is almost as thick as the crystal. The idea is to cut the foam in the same exact dimension as the crystal, and then make sure that the crystal sits at least halfway inside the foam. Here we are not going to cut and explore, but I think you got it. You can also place a disintegrator right next to the laser crystal, so that way you can carry 2 crystals in one box. And in here we are not going to cut, but we can still close the case. Because of the padding on top, the crystal stays in its place, and then that way you can carry that easily and then not be concerned about it, because it's very, very sturdy plastic. You're looking at the Eiler brand, and if you have a bigger crystal, thicker crystal, you might need something like that. As you notice, there is a padded foam on the lid, and there is approximately 1 inch of foam, and then there is a padding at the bottom as well. Okay, so the recommendation is you can put the foam down, then you will notice that the foam is pre-cut in cubes just like the other one. So you see those pre-cut foams. So now you can put that inside. You may take the thicker laser, put it on the foam, then take a marker and then or a pencil, and then draw the outlines of the crystal. Take a sharp knife and then cut exactly so that the crystal sits at least halfway inside the foam. And you notice here that the foam is almost as thick as the crystal. So halfway through, if you can cut the foam, then the crystal stays in place when it is in transit. And then you can also put another crystal next to it and then also cut the foam accordingly. And once you close the door, it stays securely in its place. It doesn't move once the foam is cut. In this case, we are not going to cut the foam, but we are just going to show you that how secure it would stay in its place. And because it's made of hard plastic, there is no impact to the box. Now we are looking at the biggest of the three. The reason why I needed a big one is because I have a few of the disintegrators which are at least about 3 inches big. As you notice, there is a padding on the lid, and in this one the advantage is that it comes with 2 layers of foam, and each of them are approximately 2 inches thick. Now the beauty is it can take a lot of disintegrators that are as big as that. Maybe about 6 to 8 of them will go in easily, and also it can accommodate the big crystals, the laser crystals. Now as you look at the foam, it comes pre-cut into cubes. Actually both the layers are pre-cut, and you can put one of them down, and you can take a sharp knife and you can cut the foam so that the extractors goes in the base, or your laser goes in the base, and then you can cover it on top of it. You can put the second layer of the foam, and here we have not cut the foam, but if you cut the foam exactly to the side, the crystal sits deep inside and it doesn't move during transit. But just for a demonstration, we are just going to show you that this is how the foam goes inside, and then you can have another knife and cut the top one, put the laser crystal on top, and you can also add up the other laser crystal next to it. And then if the foam is cut exactly to the size, then both of them will not move during transit, and because there is padding on the lid as well, it sits right on top of the crystal and it safeguards the crystal during. Let's look at another option which is quite economic. So guys, here is a review of the Plano box for the crystals. It comes with a padded on top, a foam maybe an inch thick. Actually there's a second layer of the foam as well, as you see, and there is a foam bottom. So if you have small crystals, you can stick them here, and the laser, the disintegrator can go here, and if you have even more smaller ones, you can put them here. This costs about 18 bucks at the Home Depot, and that's the name for you. As you may have learned from a few of the teachers, that it is best to wrap the silk around the crystals when you store, so that the energy is contained there. So what you're looking at is Ahimsa silk. It's a piece of the silk cloth. So what you can do is put the cloth first on the box, and then put the foam on top of it, and then you're going to cut the foam exactly to the size of the crystal, and then put the crystal inside. The crystal would go inside the foam, then cover the crystal with the silk cloth, and then close the lid. So that way the energy is retained in the crystal, and it's also safe for travel. Thank you to Miss Nereida for assisting us to shoot this video. So that was a quick video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button, and also subscribe to the channel, and let us know if you would like us to review more things, or if you have any specific questions, leave a comment and we'll be happy to make more videos like this for you. Thank you. Atma Namaste.